on boys, welcome back to the channel. This is Red's Garage. I hope you've been liking all my recent content that I've been uploading. If you like my content, please subscribe and like my videos. I really appreciate it a lot. On today's video, I'm gonna show you how I made my e-fuel regulator on my truck using an old fuel bowl. This is the regulator that we're gonna be modding, and these are cheap online, secondhand. People don't want these; they delete these, and we can reuse these with an e-fuel setup if you want, or any application that uses about 60 psi or more. If you do the BB pin mod up in here, I'm gonna show you that also. So stick around and let me show you how I made the regulator. This is not my original idea. I found it on Google. The mod is called tightwad mod. I'm gonna put the link in the description, and I'm just gonna make a video to show you how it's done. First, we start by removing the regulator off of the fuel bowl. I think these are 10 millimeters. This is not original. Somebody change it out. It pops off around here. There you go. It's off. This is the regulator that our truck uses. There's gonna be a lot of cutting and grinding involved, so if you don't have those kind of skills, you might want to reconsider. Okay, so this is gonna be the gauge port, and first of all, I think this is an OBS fuel bowl. The Super Duty maybes are different. There's a black plastic cup down here, but doesn't matter, you can still use it. Okay, first of all, let me help you understand this part. This is the valley of the engine, the banjo bolt down here where the big nasty fuel pump used to be. Two lines go back of the head, back here, two fuel lines. That's a direct fuel line from the fuel pump, goes to the banjo, to the heads, and goes in the injectors and back out front of the head. And that's the return that goes through this one here, one there, something like this, from the left side, from the right side. And the job of this piece is to regulate the return pressure, so it will keep the heads pressurized at 65 psi, and what it doesn't need or gonna use is gonna send from this piece back to the head. That's how we're gonna make it work. I hope you can understand me. Remove all these. Not gonna be needing any of these. I think it's best if we remove this so it doesn't mess with when we're grinding. Okay, I'm gonna remove all the unnecessary sensors and parts, and then start marking where I will cut it. That's the explaining part of the regulator done. Let's start cutting. We don't need... I'm gonna cut over here first. Gonna be a series of small cuts, so I'm gonna start by removing this piece. I'm gonna remove this piece first, full. Remove it so we can keep cutting. Yep. Watch out, don't damage what's in there. Not this one. This one we won't need, but what's in there we're gonna use. The first big cut is gonna look like this. Fuel regulator, input from the heads, gauge port, and this is gonna be our output. So we got to remove all of these. Our next cuts are gonna be, gonna chop this off. Not this, only the skirt, like this. Gonna put the blade sideways so we can chop a big chunk out. Over here, and over here to over here. Don't cut this. See this? This is gonna be our return. This is what we're looking for. Removing the skirt so we can have the middle piece exposed. Yeah, I've been cutting a lot. See inside there? I'm gonna remove this whole piece off. See? Awesome. Awesome. Good job. Gonna finish it off. Make it nice and show you how to finish the part. See how it's coming along? I remove all the skirt. This here, inside there, is the important bit. So I'm gonna clean it up, remove all the unnecessary aluminum, so we can go to the next step. This is gonna be your almost finished product. We remove the skirt, Around here we still got the A-lines, and this is gonna be our output. I'm gonna put it in the bench one more time, grind these wings off to make it a little nicer. Just a straight chop and a straight chop. This is gonna be your finished product of the regulator. Do you still recognize it? Looks like a spaceship, right? That's the way. This is gonna be your output. You need to tap a 3/8 NPT barb fitting in here, and that's gonna be your output back to the tank. Simple, right? First of all, before you install this, you wanna disassemble everything and clean it really good, because all of the metal shavings and stuff you don't want in your fuel system. So let's disassemble it, clean it, and install a BB pin mod. This one is 19mm or 3/4 socket. I use my small impact. Oh, goes fast. Out so you don't lose anything. There you go. Inside here you install the BB pin, the BB mod. You install a small BB pellet inside here and you put the spring back, so you get a little more spring pressure, which equals more fuel pressure. I don't know how scientifically how it works, but that's how you do it. So BB pin in here, spring back up here, install. With this point goes right in the spring to keep it in place. There you go, and install it. Thanks to you guys which asked me to make this, I now have a spare regulator. The old one has been on the truck for over 20 years, and I cut the hell out of it, install a BB pin mod, and still works. This is how the finished product should look like. 2 lines back from the head, one here, one back here, 2 lines, the 2 90 degrees fittings, and here is our regulator, and back here is the barb fitting tapped inside there. Remember this elbow thingy? This is where you tap your 3/4 NPT, and you can just plumb it back to the stock return line of the truck. So no big mods needed, only this. It's been held in place by the hard lines for 3 years, no problem with it. You don't need even to make a bracket. Thank you so much guys. Please, if you like my videos, please subscribe and like my videos so we can make this channel grow, and I can make cool stuff like this for you guys to help you make a cheap build or cheap upgrades for your truck, because not all of us want to go the expensive route and go $150 for a new regulator and stuff, because my truck is just a work truck and fun truck. If you're building a nice race truck, please do the expensive regulator. It's gonna look a lot nicer. Gonna work the same, but look a lot nicer. Thanks guys. Take care and stay tuned.